We're back at Shoofly Pies in Seattle, Washington, and earlier we heard from Kimi on the importance of choosing local. We all love pies, and it's tough to pick a favorite, so let's talk to some of the patrons and find out just what pies keep them coming back for more.
It's my favorite. It is the chocolate cream pie that I had today.
The key lime, I think, was really my favorite. It was delicious.
I really like the Shoofly Pie, the name of the store. It's like tastes like a big molasses cookie.
I'm back with Kimi, and as promised, she's going to show me how to make a pie, Shoofly style. So let's get to it.
So Kimi, what kind of pie are we going to make today?
We're going to make one of our most popular pies in the fall, Apple Cranberry Crumble pie.
Oh, that sounds so good. All right, so we're going to start with the crust.
Yes, every good pie starts with the crust. So we have some all-purpose flour. We've got some salt and a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
And then this is the key. We have some butter. It's a lot of butter, 2 sticks of butter that I've cut into about tablespoon-sized pieces, and it's cold.
It's cold. Why is that important?
It's cold because it helps make the flake of the pie. So basically, if you can imagine, when we work it down, we want to leave them in big enough pieces so that when it bakes in the oven, the melting of that butter is what makes the flake. So if you overwork it, that's why you won't get a flaky crust. Yeah, you can follow.
So cold butter.
Cold butter.
Next, we pinch the butter into the flour to achieve the desired flaky consistency. Once the butter is mixed in, we add the water and knead it all together.
And you can feel it. It's kind of, you know, fluffy, but it's definitely holds together.
Yeah, you're right.
Kimi then places the dough in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes to rest. While we're waiting for our dough to rest or cool, we'll move on to the crumble topping.
We have rolled oats.
Rolled oats.
We've got flour again. I'm just going to add this to that.
Great.
We have some golden brown sugar packed. And then this is salt, and we're just going to do a pinch of it. And I will get it started for you. I'll just mix it up a little bit.
Nice and gentle. And then does all of this butter go in there?
It does. Nice. We do not scrimp on butter here.
I continue to mix the ingredients by hand.
I like this part. It's fun.
Kimi then shows me a little trick to avoid split edges when rolling out the dough.
When you roll, you just stop right before the edge and turn so that you're leaving the dough room to grow, if that makes sense.
Now flute and seal the crust by pinching the edges between your fingers. Next, we add the apples, lemon juice, cinnamon, and our sugar.
And so apples will make a lot of juice. So in our recipe, like right now it looks fine, but everyone's had that apple pie where it's too much juice.
Sure.
So we let it macerate here for about 15 minutes, and then the sugar, you know, the apples start to produce juice, and it won't, and then you can kind of decide how much juice you want to put in, and I'll show you about that.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Now we layer our pie with cranberries and apples, adding layer after layer of each. Then we top it with a crumble until completely covered.
So the pie that we made is ready to go in the oven, but we have one already made.
Yeah.
And how beautiful it looks. That is so gorgeous. And it's amazing to see how...
I told you, don't worry about the mound of apples. In fact, you need the mound of apples.
You need the mound of apples to make it eventually look like this.
Exactly. And it's a really pretty holiday pie. It's got red in it, and you know, it's one of my favorites for the holiday.
Gorgeous.
For more information on this recipe and others, visit our website at wagrown.com.
Okay, this is the moment I've been waiting for.
Here's your pie. And I've added a scoop of another local business, Old School Frozen Custard, which we serve at a la mode.
Of course, and that's the best way to eat pie,
Definitely.
right? That looks so good. Kimi, thank you so much and for showing us how to make a good pie, and I can't wait to try it at home.
Thank you. It was a pleasure having you.
I can't wait to eat this now. Give this a try. It is absolute heaven. Heaven right there. The apples and the cranberries are nice and tart, but you get the sweetness of the crumble on top. And the custard, the frozen custard, is actually an amazing addition.